Welcome to Clunkerz Live Thursday pop-up thingy.
Yay!
Pop-up video. We got David here from Forsaken Steel.
That's me.
We're just doing updates. I mean, we haven't seen you guys in a month. Been about a month, hasn't it?
It's 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks a month, something like that. Waiting for everybody to get up here in the chats. They're not used to us anymore, man.
I know.
We lost our audience.
I never had an audience.
Oh.
So this is yours. You had an audience. I did not.
I lost my audience. Well, it's beautiful out, and nobody wants to be stuck in front of a camera tonight.
Oh, I had a hard time coming in because I had gotten a whole bunch of new free stuff, and so I was setting it up. I finally, after like ever wanting one, I finally got a raised garden bed. I just don't have anything to put in it yet, but I'm gonna do veggies. I already have veggies started in other planters, and then I have a new bench and all that boring women stuff. But anyways, I'm all excited.
So she took the truck tonight to get one thing, and she filled it up with free stuff.
Hey, Liberty, what's happening?
If you saw a brand new bench on the side of the road where the seat folds up and has nice clean cushions.
Was it up against somebody's house?
No.
It's on their porch.
So it was in front of a pub. So I went into the pub.
Ma!
By the way, I have to bring Bob in there because he and I both love history. And this pub is like from the 1700s, and I walked in there and asked about the stuff.
Well, you said it was right across the street from H.H. Homes, right?
Yeah, it was next door.
Oh, next door.
It was next door to America's first serial killer's birthhouse.
Which is in Gilmanton, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We watched the whole thing about it. I thought I knew about it, but I knew nothing about him. Crazy. So the C10, the 64 C10 I did a couple years ago, and I threw up a couple videos of. The owners of that own H.H. Holmes' house. So, do you know who we're talking about?
Nope.
Oh,
really?
I love telling the story. Okay. This is
story time with Brittany.
This is always like unsolved mysteries, but it's solved. So, H.H. Holmes was kind of like America's version of Jack the Ripper. He was born in Gilmanton, not here.
He was born in that house, apparently.
So he was going to medical school, and he was triggered by a lot of things, from someone scaring him with a skeleton to him going to medical school and learning about cadavers. And there was a janitor at the school that was teaching him how to body traffic and make money off of dead people and grave robbing. So fast forward, because I could go on and on. But anyhow, this man had become so sick that he built a hotel at the first World's Fair in Chicago. And it was so elaborate that
it was a killing place. It was literally
a slaughterhouse.
It was built to murder people.
Yeah.
People had different hotel rooms, and they had gas pipes going in. He would gas them, or he'd be able to go in and kill them in their beds. And then he had chutes going from that room down. And he would clean them up and then sell them to medical schools. No one. It was the perfect.
He was making bank. Where's the goose?
The goose.
Ghost?
The ghost.
What?
Where's the ghost? The goat?
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
Mr. F250!
Hey!
We got Tim up in here.
Tim!
Still don't know.
Yes. Adam,
you give more information.
You give me shit for not being able to spell, and it's your time, and you're not spelling.
What is a gose?
I don't know.
I didn't bring back the ghost.
Thank you, Tim.
I would bring back the goose.
Oh, that's what your title says?
What?
Because Junkerz.
Sure.
Goose Live, Gose Live.
Son of a... Whatever. I don't care. This is the face of a man that don't care anymore. I can't spell, guys.
I think it's cute.
Sorry,
You're
I couldn't get there.
spell.
My favorite is how he spells neighbor.
Whatever.
N-A-B-O-R.
Whatever.
Close enough for me.
I think it's cute. So. Or when he writes "love you too,"
Whatever.
he puts LV2.
It takes up less time.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be LU2?
What do you want to see? I want to see
The fucking
Ghost.
ghost.
Family Channel, Adam. Family Channel, man. Come on.
False
Okay.
advertising.
Pine tree. Oh,
It's
hey.
It's probably coming through that window that's washing him out.
Oh no. That's the poop room.
The face who.
That's the dog poop room.
It's a man who.
Oh no, Eric's
it's the face
on
of a
here.
man who likes to see
We need to make sure.
homes naked, and that's okay. What?
All right, I'll kick you out, bro. That's my brother, and I will kick him out.
There you go.
So, what's Mr. David up to? Let's see some progress.
I was working up until like 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes before we came on, I stopped working. I had to align the shifter mechanism on the transmission before it goes in because it's an aftermarket shifter, short throw shifter. The actual throw on the shift is like maybe 3.5 inches. It's crazy. I don't know if it's so short. I don't know that I'll ever get used to that.
Do you have?
But I had to get that aligned and stuff before I put it in, and then take it back apart, which makes no sense. But they gave me a lot of trouble today. I returned a clutch that I thought was wrong. I've had all kinds of issues, so today was one of those days. What are you gonna do? You just do the best you can. You go on, and but tomorrow, good Lord willing, this car will officially be LS swapped because I'm putting this motor in. Tim, if you just send me an email to forsakenstill@gmail.com with your information, I'll make sure you get one.
Tim, you didn't get ours?
I don't know.
We sent it out.
Didn't we send a couple to Tim?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I hope we didn't send it to the wrong place.
We sent it to the wrong Tim. I'm very sure that I sent them out to you, bro. If not,
Liberty, the clutch came in, but there's a debacle with it because nothing in my life is easy. I should have just bought a T56. Let me just put it to you that way. The CD009 has some things over the T56, in my personal opinion. The gear ratios are a little better, and things like that. And I'm down with it. But the clutch they sent me, I've been in contact with the manufacturer today. Like, he and I messaged back and forth for almost an hour on and off. And he says that it should work. And I'm like, I'm going to send it, so we'll find out. But it's not quite right.
are you going to give it all the Ugga Duggas?
No, but I'm going to give it all the drop the clutch at 6,500 RPMs at some point.
Oh, God.
Tim, message me on one of the platforms.
Who did
And,
we send it to?
I could have sworn we sent Tim out some.
Maybe it's another Tim.
Which one do you want, Tim? We have a few here, brother. I don't know if I have any envelopes, though.
Envelope?
In boobs. I can't spell it, but I can say it, sort of.
You say it the fancy way.
Well, Dave and I were talking, and he said that I have a very thick New England accent, and I'm still not hearing it.
It's true.
I'm from New England, and I don't say envelopes. I say coupon and I say envelope.
Hey, do you have a pen? Do you have my
Because
pen?
it's an envelope and a coupon.
It is. It's an envelope
Correct.
and a coupon. Thank
Can
you.
you hang that back up?
It's not an envelope or a coupon.
It's a coupon.
A coupon.
Debacle pretty much sums up building cars sometimes, I think. Slingshot, you are 100% correct. I am currently in the phase of I don't have that, I need that, and they've not shipped it yet.
They don't make it.
They don't make it. I like that they don't make it too, because that means you get to make it yourself and hope. So the problem with the clutch is I can't make a clutch. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
I want it back there.
Back where?
If all goes well, though, I believe this is going to be one bad little ride. I keep doing stuff, and it keeps getting better. So,
All right, Tim. You got a couple to choose from. You got our newest Junker Clunker tractor one.
that's my favorite. Just so everybody knows what my favorite is. That's it.
You have the Mustang, 66 Mustang. And I think I'll just throw this in for you, the scrap piece of paper. It's hard to see. You can't really see it very well. But you'll get this one no matter what. Just tell me which one you'd like, either the Mustang or the tractor. Bert, could you turn that light on, please?
And if you want one of those on my car, you better send me one.
I haven't sent you any?
No, I know. Not you sent me some of the early stuff, but I put all those up. But if you want something on the car for Power Tour, a tractor or a Mustang, I like the tractor. I'll throw that on the glass for you.
So, do you want this and a scrap paper for it, or you want just one?
I just want one. By the time I get back, I won't be able to see out of the glass. That's part of Hot Rod Power Tour is getting all the stickers from all the vendors. And you sticker your car up, and then when you get back, you unsticker your car up.
You like both? I'm almost out of the Mustang ones. Otherwise, I'd send both of them right now. But if I would have thought of it ahead of time, I would have had a bunch made, and Davey could have handed out a bunch for me.
I'm just going to actually leave them on my car, under the windshield wiper or whatever, for mine when I'm not around it, for people just to grab.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the advertisement for me. So
I have no place to put these ones right now. This is a really cool channel too. If you guys haven't seen it,
never seen it. Of course, there again, I've really not watched YouTube in the past 6 weeks. So
I know I've been telling you about some really cool channels popping up, and you're just like, yeah.
I'll have time again eventually, but pretty much if I'm awake, I'm working or trying to recover to work.
So 802 Garage, he is literally in my old stomping grounds. He's an awesome channel. He was making fun of Scotty Kilmer.
I mean, I watched like 5 minutes one of his videos because you sent it to me. It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah. So, what did everybody think of the video today? Everybody get a chance to check it out?
It's heartfelt. That's how I felt about it. It was really heartfelt. Glad you let us in on all of it.
Yeah, it's.
Renegade, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh, there's my razor blade. That's good that that's there. Oh, I'm a little behind, aren't I?
Yeah. You're messing around with stickers. It's fine.
I know. Eric says no for some reason.
He said he hadn't. I mean,
how you feeling, man? You feeling any better? Mr. Renegade was feeling a little under the weather. I don't want to release any.
He should be on the downside of that, though. I mean, in theory. It's been like 7 days, right? Or close to it.
I hope he's doing better.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Sorry guys, I'm very disorganized. Oh, that's right. That's why I had 2 out, because I was sending you one of those. So Tim, which one am I sending you, bro? I really like to send you them both, but I literally have 3 of the Mustang ones left, and I have to replenish. So you got to pick one for now.
Tell you what, I'm very pleased with the stickers. Wait till you see mine in person. I'll send you one eventually. I mean, it might be 6 months from now, but I'll send you one.
It's terrible.
I know, right? I've got to go to the UPS tomorrow. I've got like 4 packages to return. The alignment tool I bought for the LS engine that don't fit over the crank, I thought I'd send that back.
Yeah, how much was that?
$50. It's not cheap. It's
$50.
$50. Yeah, and it didn't work. I'm like, what? I don't care to get $50 for something that if it does its job.
Yeah,
but not doing your job. Yeah, it's got to go. And I'm going to order another one. The one that my buddy Troy loaned me is actually right here. I got to take it back to him at some point. But it works great. He said he got it from Amazon. It's got a part number on it. So I'm just going to throw that part number in Amazon and see what I can come up with.
You sound so upset. I'm sorry, man.
Just send him one. Stop being stingy with those.
I got 3 left.
He is as loyal as you're ever going to get in a subscriber.
You know what? That's very true. You know what? You got it. You got it. I'll send you both of them. Sorry, these things cost stupid money.
I definitely understand that.
Brittany, can I have my story back?
I am really, really impressed with my sticker mule stuff. I mean, like, really impressed.
Do you want a scrap paper too?
Yeah, send me one.
Oh, that's not scrap paper.
If you have enough of them.
There's not many left, but that's okay. I can get those pretty. Those ones I can get made cheap and quick.
Yeah. Bought some custom stickers yesterday too. That I'm not going to reveal what they say or what they do. But they were not cheap either.
Ooh, I know.
They're gonna be cool.
I know what they are.
I know you know what they are.
And for a low fee of all your money, I'll tell everybody.
Hey, Renegade, just send me a email to forsakensteel@gmail.com. It's all lowercase, and with just your mailing information and stuff, and I'll get you one out. I mean, it goes for anybody. This is not. I mean, I'll see if you want a sticker. Just send me an email. I'll send them out. You might be a couple of weeks, so I'm super busy, but I will send you one. No joke. I want everybody to have them. I don't care. I ordered 300. I'd like to give some out.
So, are you going to do live for the first start?
Am I going to do what?
Live for the first start?
For the first start? No. I will when I do start it for that video, I probably will do a premiere though. So, or when I try to start it for the first time, whether it starts or not, we've yet to see. I think this thing's going to be bad. I've put together enough cars in my life. Sometimes you put them together and just everything is wrong and none of it's right. And realistically, usually you know when you're putting one together if it's going to be okay or not.
No.
And I get good feelings from this one.
So, Liberty's talking about the video I put out today.
Yeah.
So apparently the guy that took me for my money. See, the worst thing is that I knew this guy. We talked. We met. We collabed. We did a lot of work together. And then he does this to me. If I Google his name, it now comes up with a lot of police reports and stuff like that didn't come up years ago when I first met him. Obviously the internet has progressed, so He has a few theft by unauthorized taking, theft by deceptions. It's a mess. It really is. So, but I'm done.
Kevin, good luck at work, buddy.
I'm getting.
You're neglecting the chat here.
What? I'm working on everything. Sticker board. One for David.
Oh, you need to get Bob his own sticker. It's like Bob standing there with his arms crossed. It says "Hi, Bob" underneath him, or with a cup, Dunkin' Donuts cup.
I'm actually working on it, to be honest with you.
I sure hope so.
I've been working on it for a little while. The person that normally does my stuff is not a cartoon artist, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that is its own niche.
I like Bob, too.
Whatever you call it. Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the live.
First line. Thank you very much for coming in. We're just talking about the video that I released today and thoughts on it. And, yeah, we're just hanging out, BSing. Anything anybody wants to talk about, I as normal, I come to this unprepared. I'm just sitting in my chair and enjoying the air.
I mean, I come to the world unprepared. If y'all haven't figured out by now that I'm winging it, I'm winging it always. I got a rough layout of a plan, and we'll just see what happens. Hey, Destroyer, what's up, man?
Goats as well.
Love the new ride.
Oh yeah.
I'm in love. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like straight up in love.
Destroyer, I was screaming yes at the TV.
That's after screaming no when you found out he sold the Charger or the Challenger.
I was legit screaming at the TV both times.
Kevin, good luck at work, buddy.
Kevin going back to work. Hey, thanks for stopping.
I gotta go back.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. You know me and my phone. Talk about.
It's tragedy.
It is, and I don't want to talk about it on the channel. It's very sad, and that's where I want to leave it. I do feel sorry for everybody involved, but anything political, anything going on in the world that's like that, I try and keep it off the channel, Ma.
Yeah, this is a place to come have fun.
Yeah, too many things can split hairs, and I'm not willing to get involved in it. I think Brittany went back out and started planting more flowers. She got bored.
Is that what she's doing?
She gone. She gone. We haven't even.
Maybe you need to do some shorts on her flowers, like show a car or whatever, and then show her flowers. Because I'd like to see them, or she'll post them on her social media. I'm sure I'll see them.
Once she's all done out there, which it'll be a couple more weeks, I'll go out there with the camera. I already said that in the last video. If you were paying attention,
I didn't hear that. Well, of course, who knows?
I said
maybe I heard it and forgot.
So one thing I will complain about is the stinking watch hours. The stinking guys, I was so close. I was 300, 400 hours away, and now
I don't know. I know it's close.
I've lost 10 hours in the last 2 days because I hit my anniversary, and now they're taking things.
Well, it's a rolling 365. Actually, I think it's a rolling month. So, like, they drop all of May, and then they'll drop all of June, and because they expect that you're getting more now than you were 365 days ago.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, we were like, when we were doing a lot of lives, I know that you had to be killing it on hours.
Yeah, I was getting up there. And maybe if I hadn't back down from that, I'd be monetized by now. But You know, I got a little wimpy. I got tired of lives.
It's a lot. I mean, even if you're still doing them, I couldn't have done like the last several. So I've literally been working every day till I just about can't. And I got hurt. I didn't mention this on film, but I hurt my back. And I don't even know what I was doing when I hurt my back, but I hurt my back doing something, and I'm finally over it. But then I re-injured it this past Monday, but I'm finally over it again. So well, hope that holds. So I can't do much more.
Jeez, it's going to be a shame when I have to block my own friends in here, huh?
Right.
I really don't want to do that. I see Carmob's in here. What's going on, man?
Oh, I miss Carmob coming in. What's up, man?
Uh-oh. So what else is going on? Anybody got some stuff?
I bought a helmet.
Yeah, let's see that though.
There are plans on Power Tour that will require a helmet. And I bought this one. It has to be Snell certified. This one's Snell 2020. 2020? Yeah, 2020. So it had to be, within I think it's like 10 years or something that they certified. The certification lasts, or 15 years. It's a long time. But as someone has never worn a helmet before this, it continually fogs up and I can't get it to breathe. I don't know what to do about it. So, I have to figure something out. With the visor up, it's fine, of course, but the visor just fogs over and I can't see. So I'm not okay with that. But it fits pretty good. I'd never even tried a helmet on. And so I went on Amazon because, it's where I get everything. And Bezos said that if you measured your head, you could what you had to wear. He was right. Bezos is a smart guy. Get out, man.
Whoa, that's
my helmet. You want to try it on?
Yeah.
Here. Did you brush your hair?
No.
Did you take a shower?
No.
Hang on, pull it off.
No, I did not.
You didn't take a shower. You got to take one in the morning. What do we think?
Wow.
Now you have to take and run into that pole straight ahead.
Do not.
Oh,
You scratch my helmet, I'll be upset.
it's not.
See, even with her, she's fogging it up. I just don't know how to deal with that, so I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get some no fog stuff for the windshield and put on.
Some defogger stuff.
Yeah.
I will check.
Oh, I'll put some lines in it like the defrost on the back window and get a battery and a switch on the side.
Oh yeah, this
Think they'll let me run that?
What's going on, Rich?
It's big.
It is. Well, I mean, it's not your
heavy.
size. It is kind of heavy. All right.
Gotta be a pound.
It's got to be a pound, she says.
What
I'm
do
going
you
to go with it's at least a pound.
It is at
All right.
least.
Yeah, at least.
Whoa, look at the purple one.
I know. Now go to bed.
Looks in kiss.
Liberty, do you guys have like a sniff test down there? Is that what you're talking about? Because we have a plug-in test.
Goodbye, celebrity.
Good night.
Goodbye, celebrity.
That's right.
Um,
She knows where it's at.
we have a plug-in test for anything 96 and newer, and anything before that is just a visual test. What ended up in the water?
What ended up in the water?
Something ended up in the dog bowl. But that's cool that it passed.
What up, Rich? So yeah. But I don't know why, but out of all the stuff I've ordered, I've been more excited about that helmet than I should be. I mean, it's just a helmet, right? But
Well,
I'm super excited about it
Are you gonna put
because it
stickers?
means big things. It means that you're probably fast enough to need one, Because at the drag strip, if you're faster at the drag strips we're going to, if you're faster than 13.5, you have to wear a helmet. I don't know that I'm faster than 13.5, but if I make one pass, I don't want to get kicked out. So
went back to 1980, huh? We're not doing sniff tests right now. Not here, at least. Not yet.
They don't do anything here. Just, it's a car. Run with it.
No inspection?
Not in my area, no. Nashville and Memphis, I think, both have some inspections, but I think they're still very light.
Wait a minute. You guys go by counties there?
Yeah, well, so the state doesn't have a state inspection, but Nashville, the Nashville proper, that area has a test, and then I think the same with Memphis. But those are the two biggest cities. So
that's weird.
Knoxville, I don't actually live in Knoxville, but I live beside Knoxville. They have a wheel tax and all kinds of stupid stuff. Honestly, the town I live in is too big for me now. If it was up to me, I'd be finding a place further out in the middle of nowhere where nobody could find me.
That's weird. You guys have different rules for different counties, because here in New Hampshire, this is the law for the entire state. And
and that would be a state law. But that's just they can do that if they want.
At all, like you can run full straight pipe.
Yeah.
What?
Well, the problem with running full straight pipe is there are laws with noise ordinance.
Scratch and sniff.
So at 10 o'clock at night, you couldn't drive your car if you're straight pipe, technically.
What? What? What's going on, Bill? I'm actually.
Hey, buddy.
Jealous. I'm kind of jealous on you guys. Maybe I should throw you guys some money and register my shit down there.
Hey, it is what it is. Your luck. There would be some sort of loophole, and then you'd have to get admission twice. Just because I know you.
I do. Yeah, I know, right? I do have a loophole that I currently am using. I purchased my motorcycle with no title last year. It's an 03. Anything in the state of New Hampshire has to have a title from 2000 above. So 99, you don't need a title. So I bought an 03. And I got a smoking deal on this thing because it didn't have a title. It's not stolen. I did check that. So nobody think that I bought hot stuff. So what I did is I registered in Vermont because 15 years or older, they don't care. So every year it changes for them. So I registered in Vermont.
Alabama, you don't have to have a title. I don't know when there's they register them without titles. I don't understand that at all. In Tennessee, I don't care if it's a 1923, you need a title for it, but they'll give you a title. So it's not that big a deal. You just have to fill out some paperwork.
No. Basically,
all you're saying is it ain't stolen and it's mine. And then they do a background check. Yep, it's not stolen. Here you go. Here's your title.
Yeah, it's the honesty thing. Yeah. Jeff, I'm going to disagree with you. I think electric is just a hype, and I think it's going to die out, to be honest with you. In my area, it's not even a hype yet. Maybe where most places are. It's not a feasible thing for here in the Northeast quite yet. And,
let me check it out.
I'm not ever going to. Your finger on toilet paper again.
So the other thing I did, everyone, is I bought a new phone to record with. So my last video was recorded on the new phone. What do you think? Any difference? Yeah, Tim, I got it.
The what? Invasion of the... yes. Was it yesterday morning you called me? And I was like, what the hell are all these people doing here? There was cars. And it was like rush hour in Concord here the other day. Stupid. Hey, Mr. Mach 1, when'd you come in, man? Nice to see you. Pretty much, yeah. If I would have known about that years ago, I would have been buying cars left and right and just storing them until I had the titles.
I've gotten several titles for cars because, especially with cars from the 60s and back, I buy a lot of like junkyard cars. I mean, like legit that were in a junkyard. So those titles are long since gone.
Hey guys, you want to see?
Tim also sent you a message there, buddy, so you have my info, and I'll get those out to you. I don't know. We'll see.
Tell me that this face is not the cutest face you've ever seen.
It's a cute dog. It's better that it's your dog and not my dog.
This is Blue. If you guys haven't met Blue, he's our new pup. We put a video out about him a couple weeks ago, and he is the sweetest, craziest dog you've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We're gonna eat Daddy's nose. Yep. Yes, you are.
Rich, you're right. So they can recycle a good deal of what's in those batteries, but it's still only like, I think 60 or 70% of what's in them. So
You cooking something?
Yeah,
lithium mining is not good for the planet. If you ever want to see a terrible sight, look up lithium mines. Not good.
Yeah, we talked about that. You gonna go see Mama?
Mm-hmm.
$5 a gallon. Holy crap! It was full.
Woo!
What'd you just pay?
$25, and it didn't get me enough.
Yeah, she took the $3.50 out to go free shopping on the side of the road.
Free
Put
shopping.
$25 in it. It's not even at a quarter tank.
Hey, our
Yeah.
yard looks stupendous now. Just saying.
Hold on a second. So listen, Jeff. I already said it once, and I put a couple people in timeout because we don't do anything political on this channel. I'm sorry, but we just don't. You come in here, and we're just having fun. You know what I mean? No political things, no sad things. Let's just keep it fun.
I expect to pay for the entire trip from my house to Louisiana, then from Louisiana to Memphis, and then the whole power tour, the whole thing. I expect it'll cost me around $1,200 in gas. I'm not building a fuel efficient vehicle back here.
Thank you, Caramel. No, we won't get to that point. We just won't. Listen, I know freedom of speech, okay? I'm big into freedom. I'm just saying in the lives and stuff like that, I like to keep it as unpolitical as possible. So just please respect that and everything will be just fine, you know? I just don't want to talk about presidential shit or I just don't want it on the channel. I'm sorry.
Or if we voted Blue for mayor.
Yeah, blue for mayor. He wins.
For mayor?
Yeah, that's political.
Mayor of Junkertown.
Junkertown? I'm in. I'll vote for him.
Take me to Junkertown. Won't you take me to Junkertown?
I was thinking about just getting
I think you have a new jingle.
I know.
I was thinking about just getting a GoPro set up for Blue and let him run around, and that'd be the new channel. I'd probably just get monetized in a week.
Yeah, then you'll be all pissed off.
I would. Like, what the hell? That's the thing. Is stupid things.
The on April Fools, there's a channel I watch that talks about creating channels and stuff. And his April Fool's joke was he was talking about a channel that did all these great numbers, blah, blah, blah. And it was just a countdown channel. And every day it would count down a number. And people were getting involved in it and all the chats and all this stuff. Wouldn't know what happened when it hit 0. I was like, you know people will get into that. They'd be monetized. They'd have 1 million followers. And it'd just be a countdown. Every day it'd just go down a number.
It'll die though. That's the thing. Is it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Blue's my boy. What's going on, Beamer? I got this
Blue on the loose.
Blue on the loose. Yeah, Blue is he's a fun dog. He
What up,
really
Beamer and Son?
Yeah, what's up, man? So I wonder if I should do my next live later. Maybe we get more people.
I don't know.
I appreciate everybody that's come in so far. I'm
I don't
just
even know
wondering.
how many people are here.
It's still
Don't have a
daylight.
count.
9.
9? That's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean it's good.
I mean, yeah, I can sit here and talk to just you. It don't matter. Somebody will watch it eventually.
The lives actually get quite a lot of hours. Like they seriously do.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it would. I knew they did. Mine, you know, and there was never many people in mine. I still did pretty good. A lot of people would watch it after the fact.
Yeah. My buddy puts it on while he's driving his big rig route. He'll just listen and.
Yeah, I mean, you know, back when I did things, I would always listen to Straight Six and why can I not think of his name? The Canadian guy with the beard, it's on the same day as you, Straight Six fan and old car guy. I listened to their live on while I was on the treadmill because what else are you going to do for 35 minutes or whatever? So I'd always listen to theirs. Of course, they're on hiatus.
Yeah, I know. They stopped the same night I did. And I was like, oh man, that was all the view.
I didn't know they were going to stop, but yeah. I went over and was in their live for a while. We stopped early that night. I went over there and checked it out and said they were stopping.
Oh,
Fantastic, Tim.
Get locked in for a second. What's that?
I sent him some information.
Yes, no politics. Please, no politics. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking. So, the plan tomorrow for me, I put out that video today. I'm not saying that I'm going to get a video every day, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do a video instead of waiting an entire week and weeding through and editing. I'm going to try and get videos up as soon as I can. Like, I'm going to work for hours out there, and then when the batteries are dead, I'm going to come in, upload everything, and I'm going to try and get a video out of that. I don't know if it's going to work, guys.
Best of luck. As somebody's doing 2 a week, it's exhausting.
I told you.
I knew what I was getting into.
I told you.
I couldn't sit down and edit an hour and a half video because that's what it'd be. It'd be an hour and a half.
Where did you text me?
I just can't sit down and edit it. It's just too much.
Sorry, Tim.
Beamer and Sons, I'm not coming to No Name Nationals.
Got it right here, Tim. I will send those sticker out tomorrow. I got to find a pen here.
I considered going, but I decided to do Power Tour instead. Power Tour is so much fun. I've done it last year and I didn't get to take my car. So this year I decided I'd, sell everything I owned and put all that money into this one and still not make it. I mean, it's the track I'm headed anyways, but I think I'll make it. I'm going to be okay.
Close.
I'm pretty close.
Liberty, I like the sticks that I have, but it kind of sucks at the same time. There's no power. Not the way they're set up right now. Cletus!
What it is and what it do.
What it is, man.
I'm going to pull a Cletus. I got to go.
All right.
Run my live for me.
Yeah, it happens.
Again. So what's going on, man?
Oh man, trying to get this never ending project done or going.
The LS.
Thing, but yeah, it just oh boy, every time I turn around, it's something.
I mean, you've got a car that's been off the road for what, 15 years, 18 years? I can't remember. It's a long time.
Well, it's been off the road or sitting in the field, I think, for 10 years.
10 years.
But I don't know how long it was not. Even then, it wasn't on the road much before that. But.
Right. Yeah, I think it'd been sitting and then and then it got shoved out in the field eventually.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's the car behind me it's set for 15 years. That's just, there's literally going to be nothing I've not touched on this thing.
It's a good thing. The thing about us is we tried to, and we did, get it going in a week. So.
Yeah.
So what's up, Tim, Renegades, Rich? What's up, guys?
So yeah, and, I could have slammed this thing together quicker, but
oh yeah, I'm sure. No, I'm liking you're taking your time with it. The Volvo, we got it going, and awesome meeting up and everything. And now it's time that I'm going back and redoing
fixing
things.
all the little things.
It's got the new brakes on it. It's got new seats in it now. It's got new wheels and tires. It's got, it's getting things that it needed.
Yeah, those BMW seats fit really well.
It looks like it. No, it took some 113 did a hell of a job fabricating new brackets, and they welded to the frame of the BMW seat so they will bolt into the Volvo. Because I've never seen a car do it like this. The Volvo seats had its track, and then at the ends they kind of V'd out,
flare out.
Yeah,
that's a safety feature. Actually,
it probably is.
It is, and I mean, it legit is. So they flare out like that because that puts the weight further apart in the front. If you're in a crash and the seat tries to roll back, it keeps it from pulling loose as easy. So Volvo is all about safety.
I can see that, and even though we put this big old 6.0 in it and the big, huge 480, which for people that know, 480
big transmission
fit in that little area. That thing, hadn't budged a bit. That thing is holding up just fine. I was out driving it today, had it sideways and everything. It's a fun car, but no, the seats they did not fit. But he did a hell of a job building the bracketry, and he took his time, made sure he had good welds and they were cleaned, and all that. So it's going to hold up. It's not going to come apart on us or anything like that, but it definitely didn't just fit in. But it looks like it's supposed to be in there. Like when
they look like they belong. I mean,
when we was at the car show last weekend, somebody looked in and said, "Man, these seats are in great shape for for a 1996." We're like, "Yeah, well, the front seats didn't come out.
They look great in there, though. I mean."
And then he looks at the back seat and says, "Oh, now I could tell a little bit of color difference."
Mm-hmm.
You can't. They're. If you put them side by side, they're pretty far off. But when it's front and back, you can't tell as much.
Right? Yeah, your eye can't perceive that. It's just like paint. That's why everybody blends paint, because you can't tell. Your eye can't pick it up that easy.
Yeah. Yep. So I see the Camaro's coming along.
It is. It's come a long way. I wish I'd have made the decision to do Power Tour earlier.
Sure.
Because, I've crammed a lot into 6 weeks.
Yep.
I mean, I did another engine swap in another car, plus I had to finish another car I had going. So I've done a lot in 6 weeks.
Well, and there's going to be times like now that you can see, boy, this thing is just moving along, everything. And there's going to be times you're doing all this work, but you can't see it.
Oh, today was one of those days.
And you're like, what did I even do? And then you're
I
thinking,
struggled my ass off today.
Didn't show anything.
Yeah, I struggled today. Just everything I touched, none of it went right. So, and sometimes it's just like that. There's not, what are you going to do? You just have to keep plugging along and going on. But I had a roll pin that wouldn't come out. I beat on it and beat on it and beat on it and beat on it. It had a roll pin inside of a roll pin. You ever see that before?
No.
Me either.
It's on the third gen side of it or on the LS?
No, this was on the Nissan side of it. on that CD009.
Oh yeah.
So I had to put a shorter shifter on it, and it was like physically shorter, and to get the location closer to where it's supposed to be. But there's a roll pin that holds all that together. And I watched, they have a really nice YouTube video that they put out. They have a ton, like all their products have videos. And I was like, I'll go check it out, whatever. So I watched the video. The dude taps it out. I mean, just falls out of there. No big deal. I beat on mine for 2 hours. Just slam. I broke an awl. I broke, I don't like 6 drill bits. I don't know. I was trying everything. I didn't know what else to do.
Did you get video with the struggle?
What'd you just say?
What?
Did you get video with the struggle?
Oh yeah, definitely. Made a short of it today. I just released it.
Say what you could do is you could make a short intro to the video of when it's coming out actually, and just like barely pecking on it and then coming out, and then say psych, and then show the whole struggle. That might be funny.
I was just having one of those days. It's been one of those days today. I had a great day yesterday. Everything went smooth, and then today it was like I paid for that hard today. So
what happened?
Then, you know, getting that roll pin out of this transmission.
Oh, what did you have to do?
Beat on it for 2 hours. So
that's what she
for
said.
A 5.
Would it have been easier if you heated it up or anything? Or?
Well, there's a seal right there that you can't replace, so I couldn't heat it up.
It would have,
it would have destroyed the seal. So it was like, what are you going to do? You just have to keep hammering on it. So I turned it upside down and laid it against the a jack stand so it couldn't move, and started hitting it with the BFH, and just kept hitting it. I was like, eventually it has to come apart. So, hey, Liberty, you should do Power Tour, man. I'm telling you, it's the most fun. It is so much fun. You meet so many people. It's so cool.
If it's it, I've been to 2 Power Tours, and both of them, it's so many people.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, and every venue, like I'm doing the long haul again. I did a long haul last year. Of course, last year I took Plan B, but you just meet so many people along the way, and every venue there's more cars, stuff you haven't seen before from the locals.
Still starting in Memphis?
Yeah, starting in Memphis.
I think I'll be
in the Volvo.
Part. I'm not doing the whole thing. I might be at the.
I just shout. I need
Go to bed. You got your hair?
Yeah.
Good job.
Y'all not out of school yet?
We're out of school.
Yeah, what's she going to bed for? It's party time. It's summer.
I get up every morning and go to work, which means she goes actually to summer camp or whatever. Yeah, she loves it. She's made a new friend, and I don't know. They go swimming every week, and they go skating. And I don't know. It seems like she's having a better time than I am.
She probably is.
I know she is. Yeah, but yeah, Power Tours is a great time.
So I went to the last time I was in Memphis. I think was 2013.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I was there, so that's the last time. The last time I was in Memphis, I was there.
Yeah,
that's a big.
What's up, Wasted?
What up, Wasted? I think
Wasted. What's going on?
I'm betting real soon that they're going to move it to the west, further west.
Yeah,
I think that's getting ready to happen, and so.
I don't, especially now that the Memphis Motor Speedway shut down. So
it's just gone. They've had to move venues and all that. So
that was crazy. That place, man. I've been there for Super Chevy and all kind of stuff, and it's just gone.
Yeah.
Do you have the Plan B sticker for the back of the U-Haul?
I do not.
Why not?
I'm gonna go rent like a Hellcat or something. Right?
And tow it home?
No, if it breaks down, I'm just gonna rent a Hellcat. It's it'll be fine.
Just leave it.
But hopefully it goes well. I mean, I'm gonna have almost 0 test hours in this thing. I have a feeling when I leave.
Well, the good thing about it is
2,500,
right? So it's kind of like a Hemi. They made a billion of them. Parts are plentiful, and they're easy to work on.
Yep.
So you guys are going to be in the same spot or what?
Of what?
Well, Cletus said he was going to be at some park.
Yeah, I'll probably go to the Hot Rod Power Tour. I'll probably do the Memphis day. I won't enter my car or anything. I'll drive it up over there, but I'll just be hanging out. I'm not going to enter the car. It's too much money. I'm too poor.
So my entire trip, I'm just going to find a vendor that will let me park in their area.
Oh,
That's my entire trip's goal, is to find a vendor that will let me park my car in their area.
Yeah.
Because they look for people every day. The vendors do. So you got to make a friend. That's all you got to do. You just got to make a friend.
Oh, yeah.
So even if go make a friend.
Even if it's the beer vendor or
I don't care. They could have preparation H wipes. I don't care. I'll be right over there parked right in front of them. This thing's been a pain in my ass since I got it.
You gonna get the Viagra tent?
Whatever it takes, man.
Adult diapers.
Advertisement.
Adult diapers.
So you got your own pudding thing there.
But yeah, cool. If you're going to be in Memphis, holler at me.
Okay.
We'll get together.
What day is Memphis?
It's the first day. It's Monday.
I mean, what date?
I don't know. I can tell you. I have no idea.
I haven't looked. So.
You biting?
I got a YouTuber car show this weekend. I'm taking it to.
You gonna go get my?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little out of place. The three big YouTubers that I know that are going to be there are they have like donks and shit. So, but we'll see. They're pretty big YouTubers, and this.
I really wish you had a set of 20s to throw on that thing before you took it.
I already moved it.
It looked like a donk.
It went from 14s to 17s. So.
That's a big improvement for wheel size.
Yeah, the tires did have to get a little smaller, but they're also wider too.
Let's see here.
I don't have an LS in anything. I'm not cool.
The 13th of June.
Your guys' club.
So June 13th is first day of Power Tour.
LS just easy, man. I think my next swap, I'd like to do a Hemi swap because they're pretty cool too, and there's a lot of them.
I'd rather do a Coyote.
Yeah,
but that's way more expensive, and there's
way more expensive.
Yep.
I don't.
My problem with the Coyote is like space, like
and it's
a lot of cars that you want to put it in. It's a huge engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of the double overhead cams. I have no problem with a Coyote. I think it's a great engine.
Oh, it's freaking awesome. I just can't afford it.
Yeah, it's 3 times what an LS costs.
Oh yeah, I could do 3 LS swaps and probably 3 Hemi swaps for the same price as one swap. And
Renegade should definitely come up. Bike week, it's a hell of a time. I don't drink anymore, so it's not as much fun for me. And I live in the area, so.
Wasted. I don't think I need more of a challenge, but I'm still working with this Volvo. It's still kicking my butt on a few things. So.
Is it the engine or is it just from the car?
What's kicking my butt? Mostly the car. The engine's small. I mean, it's nothing. The Holley stuff, I've never programmed with Holley stuff, so I'm learning that. But it's not that bad. There's plenty of tutorials online and YouTube and stuff. But as far as the car stuff, it's been sitting in the field for 10 years. So it's a 96. Volvo parts are hard to find too. So
Rich, you're right there. Ford was like, "That's a great engine. We should make one that's like it."
Well, and the apparently the Hemi's not too far different from the LS either. So
no, it's not. I mean, they're all. Let's face it. All the big 3 are using the same basic engineers. So you find something that works and you just use it. So going through the LS, if you in the early or the mid 90s, if you were to build a race motor, you basically built an LS. You would, because a roller cam, that was race stuff. Roller rockers, race stuff. Just like a lot of the stuff, the way it's set up was race motor stuff. And GM was like, that stuff works really well. We should just make it standard. And that's what they did. That's why it works so well.
Well, and the LS block is tough. I mean, it's
tough. It is.
It lasts for a long time. Now, as far as the Coyote, isn't that a dual overhead cam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the Hemi and the LS don't have overhead cams. So
Right.
So Bill, I'm
it's
literally
smaller. You can fit it places.
5 or 10 minutes from the Weirs, depending on how fast you drive. So I'm literally right in downtown. You can hear everything from every orifice, and that's what's today, the 26th, 27th.
26. Yeah.
So we're looking at 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and we're in the bike week.
Up there.
Yeah.
Is that a big deal?
Yeah.
You sound super excited about it.
It's
Get the moped out.
the Harley Davidson.
The Harley Davidson.
That's his name, Harley Davidson. I have a logo and everything. I just never made the stickers. I haven't run it in 2 years. I bet you that thing will fire right up.
I've wanted a moped for years. I don't even know why. I just want one.
A scooter?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. They're fun. Listen, I didn't record all the things I should have, but I have massive pictures. I did awesome with those things in this area. I made mad cash. I could flip those daily and
people love them.
Oh, it's crazy.
At auction, I tried to buy 3 at a lot at a auction. All of them had problems according to them.
Yeah,
but they all ran, and nobody bid on them. So I threw out $100, and nobody bid again. I was like, "All right, fine." And they were like, "You don't win. You didn't meet the reserve." I was like, "Fine. What's the reserve?" $4,000. Like, you can buy new ones for that. I ain't giving you that.
So I mainly dabbled in the Chinese crap ones. My first one that I got, so I was really broke, and I had what was called daily yard sale was my business back then, and I would buy out yard sales and clean things up, repurpose, resell. Things were really slow because it was a new business. My mother knew that I was mechanically inclined, and she had a neighbor that had one of these Chinese Teos. And I was like, I don't want to work on that junk. So 3 months later, I'm broke as hell. Water bill needs to be paid. I was working on that junk. I got it up and going. Loved it. Couldn't stop. Found my own, and it was all over. Next thing I know, I'm rebuilding these things left and right. I'm picking these up for $25, $30 at a time. Going through them in a week's time. Putting 100cc kits in them. Stereo system, LED lights. Repainting them. Selling them for buku dollars. Crazy.
Now, buku dollar. How much is buku dollars?
All right, so if I had maybe 300 into them, I would easily get 600 to 900 depending on the scooter. The best
week's worth of work.
So the best one, I'm in the garage. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I'm welding on something. I'm laying on the ground. I have my garage door open. This crackhead walks up with one because he knows me. I know the guy. He's harmless. He's not a thief or anything like that. But he's a crackhead, and he had forgotten that he owned one for like 3 years. So he rolls up pushing it. He's like, I just pushed this like 10 miles. What are you going to give me for it? I'm like, I don't know, $75. I bought it for $80. I gave him $5 more. It was brand new, literally. He put one tank again.
Where he stole it.
No, I had the title. That was my concern. I had the title, though. I was like, good to go. And I sold it, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days later for $600. And I
wonder what was wrong with it, why he couldn't just drive it.
I don't think he understood.
What up, buddy?
That's all I did. I emptied out the
green screen.
That is pretty.
What's up, B. Rice?
What's going on? What's going on? Boom, baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much me making the noise. Boom, baby. I did do that, but for some reason I cut it out in the video.
Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do the challenge, man.
I know.
I still haven't done it. I was playing. I was like, I'm gonna do it.
I didn't know it was a challenge.
You still got time.
I still live under a rock, so
You could do it short too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a boom baby moment soon. This motor's going in, and that's a boom baby moment.
Oh, is it?
It is. It's definitely a boom.
Boom baby.
Your ears keep disappearing. It's freaking me out, man.
Well, I decided to take it in my home office because the garage is way too hot. So,
Oh yeah.
At that time of
It's
year.
that time of year for you.
oh yeah, it's already triple digits. It's not even summertime.
That's ridiculous.
You know, last
Yeah.
week it was freaking hot here. This week it's not bad at all. I think it's like 78 outside or something. But last week, man,
That's
it was
not
like
bad.
98, 99. God.
It's rained nonstop basically for the last 2 days here.
So
So much rain.
Yeah.
so my son has been in Texas for the last month, and he calls me 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and he says, "Man, it's like 115 in the sun right now." And his time it would have been like 10 in the morning. I'm like, "Oh yeah," and the sun's not even over your head yet. He's like, "I'm gonna stay in the AC."
It's not even the hottest part of the year yet.
He must have been
Oh.
like El Paso area then.
He's in what is it, Little Rock or Rocky Ridge? It's right outside of Austin.
Okay, outside Austin. It's
Yeah.
not too bad over there.
Come get your food.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So more towards San Antonio, I wonder, or more towards Houston.
What's Brittany? Where's
Ask him if there's a bunch of slabs running around.
Round Rock? Round Rock?
Round Rock. Okay, like a beard.
Right.
So
I don't know that much
It's
about
not,
Texas.
it's not that bad over there. It gets a lot worse. You go towards New Mexico, you know, over El Paso area and stuff.
dude, I never want to go.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's great. Man,
I'll
I
tell
love
It is amazing.
One place I would
Great.
absolutely never go. One place I'm never going to go in a million years is where Bryce is.
it. Oh, really?
Not in a million years. You won't ever catch me dead there. It is
I
way
love it.
This is the third state that I've lived in, and honestly, I love it.
Really?
It would be hard for
I
me
got
to
a
move
buddy
out
that lives
there,
over there.
you know.
Freaking loves it too.
Yeah,
I would
it's
love
awesome.
for my allergies not to be continuously in an uproar. That's what I want.
There you would.
No, we get really bad. If you have allergies, Arizona's would probably kill you. It's
probably not the place for you.
So Tennessee has some of the worst allergies. I mean,
Tennessee
it
is
is
just like
bad
Arkansas.
here.
It's just pollen. Like in the middle of the spring, your cars are green. You know.
Yeah, that's the way it is here.
Ugh. I can't do it, man.
Nope, I never have any bears around me. I'm sure they're not too far away, but
There's plenty
We
here.
get those haboobs.
Yeah, we get
Black
bunch of bears. Bear. I've had a. This is a fun little story. Back when I was doing my contracting work, I was a contractor for a long time. Had my own business. We was doing a job in. So there was some fires in Pigeon Forge, burned a bunch of houses down. I got some work up there. It's not. It's like an hour and 15-minute ride one way, but whatever. It paid good because it's insurance money. Insurance money always pays. So we were doing all this work up there, and I had a lunchbox sitting underneath it's empty. Had been empty for like 3 days, but it was. I wanted to remind myself to get it, so I put it underneath the saw that we had out on the porch. We had a bear come, stole my lunchbox. No big deal. You lose a $40 lunchbox. There was a $100 pair of skull candy headphones that were like 2 months old in it. So I was a little upset about that. Same bear opened the truck door, got in the truck. I'd never seen a bear open a door before. Climbed right on in, climbed around, got mud everywhere.
You don't
like that, but
do you, bro?
what's that?
Since you don't watch TikTok much, do you, bro?
I mean, there was no TikTok back then. Anyways, then the bear leaves or whatever, and it drags my lunchbox off with it. I'm like, crap, whatever. It's gone. It is what it is. We have video footage of this bear and stuff. And then almost exactly a year to the day later, I get a message from the homeowner. Hey, man, I was out in the woods today, and I found your lunchbox. Your headphones were still. He shows me pictures of the lunchboxes like ripped open or whatever. It's like your headphones are still in it. Do you want them? Sure,
Like,
throw them in an envelope. They still work to this day.
oh wow.
No way.
Yeah, he mailed them to me. I threw them on a charger. Of course, they were dead. I threw them on a charger, and they wouldn't take a charge at first. But I just left them on a charge for like 2 days, and they charged back up. And I've used them ever since. They're amazing. So if Skull Candy ever wants to reach out to me and needs me to do like a full thing on them, I'm in. I completely stand behind their products.
You're going to dress up as a bear and maul your own headphones?
I mean, if it pays enough.
Well, that's one thing. Speaking of that stuff, that's one thing that I'm going to start working on. Is
Dressing up like a bear?
Nope. Building a portfolio so I can dress up as a bear and do some sponsorships for people. People. So I'm going to build a portfolio of what I've done, what I will do, what I want to do, and just send it out. I don't know if it'll work, but
what can it hurt?
Yeah.
What can it hurt?
It worked for pudding.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, sponsorships are big. This week alone, I've got 4 people wanting me to be sponsors for them. Now, only one of them so far is talking about money. The others are talking about product. I'm like, I don't want product. But
depends on what the product is for me.
But
it was LED lights for underneath your vehicle.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
One of them I'm going to do, and I've already got it's upstairs, but it's going to be they sent it ceramic coating. It comes in a bottle about this big, and it's supposed to coat the whole car. They're giving me the product to do a video on, and if they like the video and the product goes well and everything, then they're going to pay me to do something. So,
ceramic coating is tough. Have you ever done it before?
I have not done it, and I've been looking
do a test
and reading how to do it because they only sent one bottle, and the one bottle is like $200, which I had to pay for, but still. I've seen other people get sponsored by them on YouTube. So
what I would do if I were you is take it to. I'm sure you've got some junk laying around like a fender or something. Wash it good and do a test spot, and then do another test spot, and then do another test spot until you're comfortable with it.
Right. I only got the one bottle. I'm not buying them enough.
I mean that's what I'm saying. But it doesn't take much. It goes so far.
Oh yeah. Apparently that whole bottle will do a car no problem. But
it should do a couple almost.
Test, couldn't you?
What's
cheaper
that?
stuff to test it. Buy a cheaper bottle.
Yeah, I've got some cheaper stuff, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. It's
basket.
Oh my god.
What I'm gonna do?
Yogi Bear did still picnic baskets, Bill.
The ceramic coat, the vehicle's got to be clean. So you've got to take it back all the way down. You got to bring it all the way back up with buffing and painting in it. Because once it seals it seals it. So we'll see. But
Tim's out swimming.
Say again, bud.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to throw in a response to Tim. Shy's out swimming in the pool. She didn't want to hang out.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
You can't swim in the pool there during the day, can you? It's too hot.
You tell an 8-year-old that.
I mean, it's basically you're in a vat of boiling water almost.
You must get started.
Well, not yet.
Our pool is got a weird shape to it, and so we put umbrellas on the edge so you can stay
get some shade. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and the water can't be, the water's still cool enough probably. Now you're probably talking late July and August. It's probably
right.
hot to swim.
That's when I like to swim in it, when it feels like spa water. Then I'm in it.
That sounds like me. I'm not much of a pool guy in general, but I like them when they get good and warm.
Yeah. Is that better? Can you guys hear me better?
I can hear you better.
What did
you do different?
Sounded fine before.
I changed my mic because it was for some reason picking up the other mic.
Yeah.
I was wondering why nobody was listening to me. I'm like, why have I got to yell?
Hear you.
Nobody ever listens to you though, right?
No, right.
I'm a loudmouth, so you got to talk over me.
I know.
What you get for going on YouTube, man? People are gonna, be themselves. Hey, Bryce, did you hear me call the Volvo Frankenstein the other day?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Or whatever it was. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a freaking Frankenstein for real, man. It's got all kind of different parts on it. I played the Johnny Cash song where he's like talking about all the whatever. Because that thing, man, is parts from everything now, and that's my mission now. I'm like, what other parts can I take from other
Right.
vehicles?
That'd be. Hey, I like where your head's at. You know what you should do is chop the top since it's so long. I think that thing will look cool if it was a chop top. You know.
And honestly, like 2 inches would do it. It wouldn't even take much.
So we already put different seats in that sit all the way on the floor instead of like on a platform, and my head still hits the top.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty short. Apparently, it's got like a roll cage, almost a roll cage built in the top. It's a pretty safe car, apparently. But
yeah, no, that's cool. I enjoyed watching that project, and it was funny because you know, I didn't always chime in, but I was playing most of those lives that you guys had because it's fun to follow anything. You know what I mean?
It's fun. It's a good time, man. It really was. The only thing I say that I wish we've done different again and again is pick something easier or gave us more time, because not that we were afraid to get it done, but we had no time to hang out, man. We were working. Everybody was working the whole time.
You know what you need is one of these crews like the TV shows where you guys just film like half of it and then a crew comes in and keeps it going.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Can I get one of those? I need one of those like now.
We're talking about next year doing some kind of $500 event or $500 event or something. It's like you buy a $500 car and you drive it. Anyway, it's up in Oregon. So me and 113 we're talking about driving up to Oregon, and everybody else is going to meet us up there. But we're talking about driving up there because that's where Wasted is now. But we're going to take a route, and we're going to go through Arizona and everything. So,
Brittany, dude, that's awesome.
We'll stop by and see you. It won't be long, but
I love it. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool.
I've never been to Arizona. I've been to New Mexico. I've been to lots of places in Texas, and it's just never been that way. So I want to go.
You know, I like Texas a lot too. Arizona has kind of its unique feel. I mean, I've been to my share of states. I really like it. I think
my mother lives there. A really good friend, and one of my childhood friends. In fact, I call him my brother. Lives there, and he bought his house when he moved there. He bought his house for $175,000, and he has people beating on his door every day. Like he said, it's actually people beating on the door trying to buy it for 500 and something.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm in somewhat of a similar situation. The market has already been crazy in general, but we've had tons of people moving out to Arizona where, like when I first moved here, where we live now was like the outskirts. And now like you can't even get in this close unless, you know, but yeah, it's
thought about taking the bigger offers and then coming back to Arkansas for $500,000
like a king.
Huge, yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah. So it's like, well, he loves Arizona though. He just does. So.
It's it's a pretty well-rounded state. You know, I mean, I've got the Shiloh, so there's a lot of family-oriented stuff to do, but then there's still like a lot of just stuff to do in general. I mean, the only thing that I think kills most people is the heat. You know, but
it can't be as hot as Iraq. It can't be.
No, well, and shoot, everywhere is kind of hot nowadays during the summer anyway.
Yeah.
Well, in Arizona, they don't require you to wear long pants, long sleeve shirt, and carry your entire worth of luggage with you every place you go. So, you know got to be better than that.
For me, in the heat of the summer in Arkansas, late July, early August, it's hotter in Arkansas than it is in Iraq. Not temperature wise, but because of humidity and all that, it's bad.
The humidity here is bad.
105 here, it feels like 120 over in Iraq. So it's a dry heat. I'm guessing Arizona, from what I've heard, is a dry heat like Iraq. So.
Yeah, I always equate it to, it feels like somebody's got the hair dryer blowing on you. You know,
I could do that.
I mean, it's dry for sure.
I don't know how my kids or my wife would do, but I'd be fine.
The girls have loved it. They've never had an issue, but
I don't like snow. I don't mind it, every once in a while, but I don't know. It seems like the past 3 years we've been getting it. I don't like that.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I like warm weather. That's why I love it here. It's just, I could wear shorts year round pretty much. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a little jealous of that.
I've been really wanting to move to like South Padre Island, Texas, where it's like 80 degrees all year.
Yes. Yeah.
I visited there. I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I've been to Texas several times. I love that place.
I like Texas. Is so different, and it's so I've been to Austin, I've been to San Antonio, I've been to Dallas, I've been to El Paso, I've been to Mustang Island. I've been all kind of places in Texas. I love it. The Panhandle, I don't mind. I don't much care for. It's not bad. It's just nothing.
Okay.
Texarkana, okay, but
Texarkana, I don't want to live there. It's way too big.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it.
Dallas is way bigger.
I don't like Dallas either. So my thing is, I just don't like cities. So
San Antonio's big, but I would live there because it doesn't feel. Sometimes it doesn't feel big, especially with my outskirts.
Yeah,
guys.
Yep.
Yes. What?
There's beer in Texarkana.
There's beer in Texarkana. That's right. Well, Bandit Run is happening this week, right now, as we speak.
Really?
I'd like to do Bandit Run eventually.
I've never even heard of it.
It's every year they do Bandit Run, and any muscle car can come, but it's mostly Trans Am, or any car can come, but mostly Trans Ams.
What about Shitbox Volvo?
I mean, they won't kick you out.
Oh, okay.
There's a Shitbox Hellcat running with them right now, so
nobody will think I'm cool.
But yeah.
What'd you say, bud?
I said, what happened to Junker? Did we lose Junker?
He's eating. He's having tacos.
Taco.
I had tacos casserole. Is what
we almost had taco. We're having burrito bowls tonight, so it's kind of like tacos.
That's still a taco. It's like me. It's taco adjacent.
Well, you get more. I like meat.
Yeah, this had chicken and stuff. I don't know what was in it. I just ate it. My wife brought it to me. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I've got actually. My wife just popped in there. I'm gonna go eat dinner. So
go enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, y'all have a good night. Good talking with you guys, and we'll see
you,
y'all
buddy.
later.
Hey, holler at me if you make it to Memphis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will. I'll know. It all depends on money because this Volvo's killing me. But
I don't know. I have no idea how that is.
Second engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll know more.
If y'all see me on OnlyFans, you just go ahead and send me some money, okay?
Hey, you know what? You got to do what you got to do, man.
You got to do what you got. $20 is $20.
Whatever. Yeah, it works.
See you, buddy.
See you.
Mike Lewis. All right.
That's a great picture behind you. Did you shoot that picture, or did somebody else do it?
My tripod did. Yeah,
your tripod did. It's a great picture.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to get some good ones.
Fun. Yeah, I love it. So we're not that far from the desert. I don't know if you've seen this video or whatever, but it makes it so fun because you can just go out there, drive out there, do whatever.
Have a good time.
Nobody cares. There's a lot of people that take their dirt bikes out there and stuff.
Isn't there a lot of rail buggy type contraptions out there running and stuff? I mean, I don't know exactly where you're at, but I know there is in general.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Mesa, and especially in the area that I'm in on the east side, there's a lot of that, especially those side-by-sides, that kind of stuff, which I would love to have one, man. Those things are sick.
A buddy of mine has like 3 of them. There's a place here called Wind Rock, and because they have windmills up there, but it's, I'm in the mountains, so it's all like mountain trail type stuff. But they go up and ride all these crazy trails and go out camp and all this stuff. It looks like so much fun. Actually, they camp like at a campsite almost. They pull their trailer in and then they go ride all day, and then they come back and drink beer and have dinner, and then the next day they do it again. I'm like, I need a side by side. Looks like a good time.
Man, they're so expensive though. I mean, they're like $20,000.
Yeah.
A 4-seater,
So they take trucks up and stuff up there too. It's been 3 years ago, I think. I took the Cadillac up and ran part of. I didn't run the whole trail because the trail is like 20 something miles long of ruts and stuff and whatever. And I did about 10 and a half or 11 miles, and then decided that I just had enough. I was ready to come home. I had my daughter with me, and she was much younger and very talkative, and she was done. So I was done. So we turned around and came home, but I could have been flying a spaceship and people wouldn't have looked at me any different. I'm driving that Cadillac up through there. You don't see a whole bunch of lifted Cadillacs anyway. So it was way out of place. But I have one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken of that thing. When I got back, I went to the campsite with my buddy and parked it, and it's just covered in mud, just from one end to the other. You don't see that very often. So
no, you don't.
Yeah, so it made for great photos. I really wish I was doing YouTube back then, because it was an amazing day in the valley. It was foggy that day, so It was like looking out of an airplane window over the clouds. It was so cool. It was so cool. I got some cool pictures of that too. And my daughter still talks about it to this day. She talks about going up there. I'm like, well, if we go back, we'll rent a side-by-side and take it.
Yeah. Those side-by-sides are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
My buddy has one, so I'll always hop with him, and we'll go through the canyons. Like out here, there's a mountain not that far, Superstition Springs Mountain, and there's a bunch of trails. You can take it down in the riverbed. It's awesome. And it's so funny, though, because he'll fly. Like, he's hauling, and I'm like, whoa, dude. But those things can handle any kind
high
of
speeds.
Yeah.
Well, around here, there's not a whole lot of high speed stuff because it's, you're going to die because there's trees. So, there's not a whole lot of that in the trails we go to, but there's also usually a sheer drop on one side and trees on the other side. So it's not a conducive place to be fast. So, but it's still cool. They go up these embankments, and I'm like, I can climb up that embankment. You're going to drive a side by side, and they're like, yep, all right then. Yeah. And they do it. It's nuts. They bring a lot of what they call rock bouncers. You ever heard of a rock bouncer? I mean, it's a rail buggy type thing, and they call them rock bouncers. And basically, it's like 1,200 horse, 2-wheel drive rail buggy things. They're like usually on I think 40s or 44s or whatever, and these real steep embankments, and they just pin it to the floor, and it is to watch them go to the top is like, it is nuts. I'd seen it on TV before I saw it in person, and it's just terrifying in person.
I gotta Google this. Rock bouncers.
Rock bouncers, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you say that. I was last week, and I was trying to just have something playing in the background, and I saw this, and I put it on. Yeah,
they're nuts. I mean, those guys are absolutely fearless. It just baffles me. I mean, I've seen them do it in real life. I met these guys, and I'm like, you're braver than I am, or crazier than I am, maybe, and sometimes drunker than I am. I think a lot of it has to do with how drunk you are. You got to get the liquid courage in.
So Liberty's Garage is saying he lives in Page, Arizona. That's a nice area. And he had to replace the headlight in his 62 Falcon a couple of years ago. There was a little red Arizona sand caked in the bottom of the headlight bucket.
He's taking it with you. Hey, Bill, I've never been anywhere in New Hampshire.
No, me neither. Wait, have I? No, I don't think so.
From what I can gather, from what I've seen, New Hampshire is a whole lot like Tennessee, except colder in the winter.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The terrain it's all part of the same mountain range, basically.
Right.
So it's they all look. It's very similar. The buildings are older, and it snows more there. It's cold in the winter. I mean, it gets cool here, but I like I said all last winter, I don't even own a coat. I own a jacket. it doesn't get that cold. So,
The snow's fun to visit. I don't know if I'd want to have it all the time.
I like it. Here we get about maybe 3 or 4 snow events during the winter, and they last about 2 days.
Okay,
That's perfect. And then they're gone, and it's over, and you go on.
That's cool. Yeah, that's perfect. Build a snowman, let it melt. You're good. Yeah.
My video, I called it Snow Prize, where I took the Cadillac out in the snow and did some donuts on my property. It literally, the day before had been like 70 degrees, 70 something degrees. It snowed that night. Then we woke up to like 4 or 5 inches of snow. Wasn't that much. Went out, played in the snow. The next morning it was gone. It was perfect.
Wow.
So we got like 24 hours of snow, and that was it.
Yeah, that's really quick. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Oregon. It'd snow there every once in a while, but nothing too crazy. Here we get it if you go up to like Flagstaff, maybe even Page, like Liberty was talking about.
Man, Flagstaff is awesome. I love that place.
So nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
It is. And it's so out of place.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, this doesn't belong here. I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't belong here.
Oh, they live in Maricopa and Tucson. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, so Liberty's in the same kind of vicinity.
Whatever you make.
Yeah, there's Junker.
What's
Did you have
up?
a good meal?
That was the tacos.
Yeah, I had to take a poop too, guys. Sorry.
Well, I could have done without all that, but I'm glad I know now, I guess. Those tacos work fast.
Right?
I don't even know where to go off of that one.
You can't. You can't. You just move on. Hey, Bill, around here the leaves are amazing in the fall as long as we've had enough rain. It all depends on how much rain we've had, but people come from all over to go to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
The Lakes region.
That's my backyard.
Lakes region is where I reside.
Is that where you reside?
That's where I reside. That's all I wanted to say, David. Oh my God! What happened? He left.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hampshire is a flurry. Usually around the 4th of July.
Yeah, pretty much. He's seen everybody's seen the snowstorms we get.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, insane. So much snow.
I don't think I could deal with it. I mean, I could if I had to, but I'd be trying to figure out how not to deal with it. Real hard.
January, whatever. Hey, Bryce, so let's talk about those self-driving Ubers. Have you gotten one yet?
Oh, no, I won't, man. I'm too old school. I mean, I don't even drive an automatic. I still drive manual everything.
Did I send you
I saw a video a guy did on one. He gets yelled at for not putting on his seatbelt.
I think I sent it to you.
Oh, did you send it to me?
The self-driving car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, here's the thing, though. So there's actually a show, I think it's called Upload on Netflix or something. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's actually a funny show, but they have the self-driving cars like that. And like in one of the first episodes, the guy dies because it malfunctions and doesn't stop. I'm like, that's a real reality. That could happen. I mean, what technology do you have has never failed on you? My phone fails on me all the time. Like, what has never, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't trust it that much,
I have a friend that's been working on self-driving cars for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I mean, so the Oak Ridge National Laboratory is in my backyard as well. And that they do a lot of, testing and stuff there. If you wonder where you've heard of the Oak Ridge National Laboratory, that's where the nuclear bombs were made.
Oh,
so that's my backyard.
You can't.
More tacos, or are those the same tacos?
Those look amazing,
right?
Brittany says Elvira. Yeah, you're pretty good. Is this my plate?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wait, so that's where they made. Sorry, we cut off your story in the middle there.
I don't remember where I was going with it. Anyways, oh yeah.
Squirrel.
Anyways, they do a lot of national test. Like they test a lot of stuff there, like self-driving cars and stuff. Pretty neat. Hey,
like
it's
that.
Andy. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're feeling better, man.
I haven't put this on the board yet because I haven't said thank you in a video because I keep forgetting every time I make a video. I feel like an ass.
Andy, we got to do a sticker swap too. I like that guy's channel too. It's another good one. Yeah, I mean, I like the fact it would be cool, like from a work perspective.
Yeah,
you could sit there and do whatever work while you drive, but I don't know. It'd be so hard for me to trust something to be going down the freeway. You know, I don't know.
it's a control thing. I don't even like it when other people drive, and they're people. So I drive everywhere. Me and my wife, when we first started dating, I told her, I straight up, I was like, if you want this to work, I have to drive everywhere we go. Doesn't matter if we take your car, that's fine. If her car was nicer than mine. I mean, I've always drove junk. So I was like, that's fine. I'll drive yours. But there's no way I got to drive. So that's what we do. I drive everywhere. If you ever see my wife in the driver's seat, I've been drinking or I'm sick. One of the two. That's the only reasons.
Yeah, my wife drives the big, comfortable truck that doesn't smell like gas fumes, so we like to take hers.
Boo.
It doesn't smell like gas fumes. Oh, hey, Andy, I would also like to send you some stickers. You too, Bryce. Send me your info to forsakenstill@gmail.com, and I'll get some stickers out.
Yes.
It's going to be a few weeks. Just don't get in a hurry. But send me your information. I'll get them out to you.
There we go, bam.
There you go.
I only got a few of them, though. I accidentally shipped them all to Tim Windsor. But Tim
so he's got a stack of them.
No, but I mean, Tim's awesome. He sent them
Tim is awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude. It was funny because I had sent him something else, and then so I do all mine on Vistaprint just because it's easier. And for some reason, Vistaprint decided that Tim wanted the stuff, so they sent it over there.
There you go. I ordered 300 from Sticker Mule and was very, very pleased with them. So that's one of those things. I'm very rarely impressed with stuff, but I was pretty impressed with theirs. And really, for the money, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't too bad.
Man, you sending everything to Tim is kind of like when I sent David stuff to myself.
Yeah, all the Christmas and July stuff, he's supposed to mail it to me. He sent it to his own house.
That's funny.
Don't you see BW's stuff that I sent him? Junkerz?
No, is it out?
Yeah, he posted it yesterday. He couldn't have had the stuff at his house for 5 minutes before he made the video. I mean, he's like on it, not me. It took me forever.
I made mine that same day too.
I just had so much going on. It was like, well, I'll get to it when I get to it. And even then, when I made the video, I had other stuff to do after that. So I made the video and went and did other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got to go watch that one, I guess.
It's hilarious.
Mom, when we're done with this, remind me. BW.
Yeah, go watch it.
BW's Christmas in July is up.
Okay.
He's such a happy guy. I think that's what draws me to him. He's just a happy dude.
Are you going to come say hi to everybody?
Hi, Bob.
Ooh, sorry.
It's okay.
He's beating up.
Not really. It's okay. Man, Bob's beard's getting long.
Yeah.
Looking good, buddy. You been watching baseball?
Yes. Still watching baseball.
It's that time of year again.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a good time of year.
It's a good time of year. Do you ever go to any games?
Not Red Sox, but I go to local games.
I don't care. I like watching. We got a minor league here, but it's a little over an hour drive. But I'd love to go see them. But they're moving closer to where I live. It's going to be like 30 minutes away. I'm pretty stoked about that. So I'd like to get to go watch some minor league stuff.
Sure, yeah.
And we're good, so that's always a bonus. Like if you're good, you know. So
there's a minor league team a little over an hour away from us, and I go to an occasional game there. But we have a college league that plays around where college players come for the summer and play ball.
Oh yeah,
I go to a lot of those games.
Yeah, there's I live next to the University of Tennessee. That's like 30 minutes from me, and they do a lot of college ball there too. But I've never went to see them play because the only reason I don't go see them play is there's no place to park there. It's like you have to park like 4 or 5 miles away and walk, but they don't even run buses or anything. So it's like, what's the point? I ain't going to do that. That doesn't seem like fun at all. So.
We're only 5 minutes away from one of the fields.
Yeah.
Really? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. They kind of sucked last year, though, because we had so much rain. The games kept getting discontinued. And
Yeah.
then who won? Anyhow, did they ever make a ruling?
Yeah, a team from Danbury, Connecticut won.
Oh, boo.
So
the Smokies is our local team. They call them the Smokies. They do really well. I mean, in their division or whatever.
Yeah.
So that they're moving them to front. They're currently, like I said, about an hour and a half away. They're moving them like a half hour away. I told my wife the other day, I was like, when they get them there, I'm going to take my oldest daughter and we're going to the ball game.
Oh, it's fun to take a kid to the game.
Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. Kids. I was a kid when I got into baseball, so and then I remember when they went on strike, I think I was 12, and it crushed me, and I actually quit watching baseball for a long time because I was so upset about it.
Yeah,
and it's still not the same for me, but I was so crushed. I was like, I didn't understand that all these people getting paid to play ball, and they're going to strike. What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. The millionaires against the billionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. At that point, I just knew it was a lot of money. I was 12. Who knew? I didn't know nothing about money. But I knew that they were getting paid to play ball. And Del Murphy, I was pissed at him because he wasn't playing. Those are the things I remember really vividly about that. So,
are you going to a Boston game this year?
No.
Too many people?
Too much trouble. All right. Well, see you later.
See you, Bob.
See you, Bob.
Bye, Bryce.
Have a good one.
Yeah, he's probably the happiest one in this house.
Yeah. Bob's a good dude.
I agree. There's a lot of sports stuff around me, though, that like local stuff that's really good. We have the Ice Bears as well, that they do hockey. I've seen them, I don't even know, a bunch. I don't care anything about hockey at all. I mean, like nothing. I've never watched a full hockey game on TV. But live hockey is such a good time. See you, Liberty.
I've never been into sports much. The only one that I really do like, I like watching baseball games with Bob. As long as they're not 17 hours long.
That happens.
Well, that's why you drink during the game,
That's right. It's an opportunity to drink
What's
all
the
day.
one we watched last year, Bob, that ended up going like 15 innings, something like that?
One of the longest games in 20 years or something.
We were just like, come on, somebody get a goddamn run. That's all we wanted. We didn't care who it was at the end of it.
Yeah.
That was like
any of those games are fun to go to, I think, just to, for an event, but I like football the most.
So, like, to go see the Ice Bears, I think it used to cost $12 to get in. where else can you go and watch anything for $12? Even back then, and so we'd all. Every time I ever went, you go grab something to eat before you go eat, go watch the game, have a great time, for 3 or 4 hours, and for $12, who could beat that? So
yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's more now. It's been several years. I mean, since I've not been since we had kids. So my oldest is almost 10. So, but yeah, I used to do that quite a bit.
That much.
What's that?
You can't even go to the movies for that much.
No, not at all. Yeah, movies are stupid expensive. I rarely go to the movies.
I'm surprised they're still open, to be honest with you.
I don't see how they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just priced themselves out of the market. I mean, especially with free entertainment now, such as YouTube. There's so much free entertainment that a lot of people. I mean, I don't see how streaming services are making it. Everybody has a streaming service. Peacock, ask them how they're doing. Not well. Netflix keeps going up. They are not doing well. Because there's so much free entertainment. So
I probably watch YouTube more than anything.
Me too.
Yeah, we do too. We love watching like the history of the food restaurants or like cola or whatever. It doesn't matter. Those are like one of our favorite ones. Automotive. My mother's bitching at me all the time because I'm always watching something automotive.
Most of the stuff I watch is auto.
Do you have a life? No, not really.
This is your life. Cars are our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, they just are.
People don't understand it though. That's the thing is, I could never be addicted to drugs because I can't afford it to begin with.
Yeah.
Especially in cars.
Car parts are way more expensive.
It's very true.
I can't wait until the market falls out from underneath cars and we can start picking them up for cheap again. So David,
it'll happen.
I got rid of 2 cars out of my yard today, so that means I could get 3 cars.
I like your math. Got rid of 2 so I can get 3.
Yeah, we scrapped the Focus today. The green one, the one that my stepdad wrecked. We got $350 up here for it. That's a complete car. If it would have been 2-3 weeks ago, it would have been $6. So if you got to scrap anything, go scrap it now.
I've got a whole pile of scrap outside, but I'll get what I get. I mean, I just don't have time to fool with it. But after the swap's done, that's on my list of stuff to do. I mean, there's 2 engines out there. There's, I don't know. There's a ton of stuff out there. There's a lot of aluminum out there, but I ain't going to take the time to go through it because I don't care.
So it's all going to go for charity. So it'll be 50 cents a pound or something like that.
I don't care.
Wow.
As long as they take it, I give it to them. I want to be able to cover gas to get there and back. That's all I care about. Maybe lunch for me and the guy that's going to help me because I can't do it alone. So that's enough for me. Brittany's back.
Yeah.
It's dark outside and you can't do flowers anymore, right? Is that what happened?
So
in
amongst cleaning up the kitchen, cleaning up the outside, and making dinner, I've finally been able to sit for a minute. No, because I'm all set. It's okay for a while. Clutter's okay for a while. But when I sit here and look, then I'm like, okay. Like he had his garage.
I snap.
Yeah,
I'll snap and clean every inch of everything because I lose it. Even if it's not bad, I don't know.
Driveway again? I drive her insane with the driveway. She won't say that, hey, you got to clean this shit up. She'll just do it. And then it's all piled in one pile in the garage. And I'm like, what the hell?
Well, the garage door was locked and I was too lazy to unlock it. So the pressure washer and your Mustang hood are up against the garage door.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Why?
I'm going to forget about that. The hood's going to come smashing down. I got that thing sold.
I
Oh,
didn't
did you
want
sell it?
to by the side of the road.
The
New age
original,
one. Yeah.
yeah, the regular.
So was
scoop
that the original hood off that car?
No,
I didn't think so.
Right before I started YouTube back up last year, my Mustang, my white one, the motor started spitting and sputtering. So those 3.8s have this famous spit and sputter, and they drop a cylinder.
Yeah.
And so mine started doing it, and I found another Mustang that was wrapped around a telephone pole, but the car only had like 80,000 miles on it, and it was extremely well taken care of. The motor was mint. It had a motor and transmission, and it was a 5-speed. So I went from an automatic junk motor to an awesome low mileage motor to a 5-speed. And my original hood, which I still have, had a crack in it. They're fiberglass, by the way.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed that white one off. I was going to paint it, but I never ended up doing it last year. And then they all got together and got me a hood for my birthday.
Nice.
It didn't look terrible on the car as far as like the color or whatever. It looked fine. But yeah, I was looking at it in your last video when you did the last video on it. I was like, I don't think that hood's from that car.
Nope.
But
nope.
I definitely like the one you got on it now. It looks a lot better.
Yeah. I like it a lot better too. It just looks better. I know it's a V6, and everybody can give me all the shit they want, but you know what? The gas gauge hasn't moved yet, and I've driven the hell out of that thing since it's been out.
And I will say, I don't care what anyone thinks. I feel like a very sporty person in the passenger seat of that car.
I mean, it is a girl car. You should enjoy it.
Oh, man,
There we go.
It's too early for that. Come on.
There we go.
Yeah. I hope everybody knows that I just give you a hard time because I like giving you a hard time. It doesn't actually have anything to do with Mustangs.
It really doesn't matter to me because you drive a Chevy, so
It's true. Yeah.
Hey.
Top of the hill.
what?
Coast it down.
Chevys are a real.
Hey, I think that you could send him your skirt. It would probably fit him.
Maybe. I'll wear it.
You're gonna need one for that
Yeah,
freaking
kilt.
long drive he's got going on.
He's not my ex-husband. He doesn't wear my clothes.
Well, you might. You never know.
I'm not a Dodge guy. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I don't do, you know,
Listen, we all give each other shit, no matter what
Yes.
you drive. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Fact of the matter is, I like almost every car. There's very few I don't like. There's a few things I don't like that people do to cars. I don't understand the squatted truck thing. I don't understand it.
you know,
It looks
Yeah.
I
like
just don't understand it.
That's
And
horrible.
even I don't quite understand the stance, guys. It doesn't look comfortable to drive at all.
the bro wheels.
I don't know where they like.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's
One of
horrible.
those.
Yeah, it's like riding on a corner of the tire.
Have
I
you
don't
ever
get it.
Tires
have you ever
smaller than
stretched
the
tires
rim.
before?
What's that?
Have you ever stretched tires before?
No, I don't refuse to do it.
I did
It
it one
looks
time.
terrible.
I did it one time in my shop, and when I got done, I didn't even charge them because I said I'm not liable for shit.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks like it's so dangerous.
Terrifying. You're taking the thinnest part of the tire and you're
stretching
stretching the hell out of it and making it even weaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they do it with
put on
trucks
the car.
too.
Yeah, I know. Why?
I don't get it. But I just don't get it. I mean, good for them if they like it. More power to you. The squatted truck thing, I don't appreciate because I know they can't see. I know they can't see. There's no way they can see in front of them. It's an impossibility. So, that's more of a safety concern on my behalf. But
Right behind Bryce, right there. That's a real truck.
That's right.
it is a nice. It's turned out to be a nice truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Hey,
I mean,
I like the purist thing. I'd rather keep it. I mean, it doesn't have to be bone stock or anything, but some of these modifications I think are just ridiculous.
So I've got plenty of those. That's me. Ridiculous crap. I'm in.
So on my Mustang, I'm doing the 5-lug conversion because it is a V8 now. So
I mean, it should be done. Yeah.
I have a 5-lug rear diff. And then I have the 5-lug spindles with wheelwood conversion kit.
Okay.
And I think that's a necessity. I mean,
I think so too.
It's that car. So that 289, if I keep the 289, that is an already freshened up motor that if you look back in some of my videos, you'll see how responsive that thing is. And even with that shitty FMX transmission I have, it lays the rubber like not even trying.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a Super Victor intake and a 600 CFM Edelbrock carburetor with a Holley blue pump, fuel pump. So after all that stuff is synced in together, and I get the HEI distributor, I can't imagine that that's going to be a very slow car in any way.
Yeah.
Right.
So disc brakes are a 100% necessity.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that'll be happening much before. Maybe fall time I'll be into putting the motor in. Maybe. That depends if I decide.
It's like 3 weeks from now, right? For you.
Pretty much.
The end of June.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. No, my plan is I want to be on this for a solid month. I do have the tractor coming back as another video because, spoiler alert, I messed up the radiator pretty good.
I was shocked it held anything after seeing it. So
it held great. It held great until I decided.
Until it didn't?
Yeah, until I decided not to bolt it down and like an idiot, and it slapped into the fan. So, what?
And I'll be getting my floor pan very soon.
Yeah, hopefully she gets some parts.
Well,
I do want to get the Falcon out front because I'd like to go back and forth. I'd like to get the Falcon because that's the closest one to being on the road. I'd love to take that to a show or a diner or something this summer.
right, yeah, get out and do something fun with it.
Okay, if we don't get some of these projects 100% done this summer, next summer is going to be awesome because we're going to have a whole bunch of shit to play with.
I'm just looking forward to being able to drive my car for the first time since I've owned it.
Well, you drove it.
I mean, I've driven it, but not really.
Right.
So, yeah, I got a lot of money invested in a car I can't drive, and that's very frustrating.
I understand. If
Trust me,
if I told you an honest number of how much I've put into my Mustang since I've owned it,
Yeah.
you probably would be like, bullshit. But it's an honest number because I have receipts for them.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I got to hop off.
I'm doing business over here.
I was just going to say, we've gone 2 hours. That's pretty good. I plan on doing an hour or so. And
we can wrap it up. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to bed. I ain't going to lie. I'm tired. 6 a.m. will be here before I know it.
So we appreciate everybody coming in. No promises if there's going to be a live next week. There might just be a surprise live. I don't know.
I probably won't be on that.
No, you probably won't.
I probably won't. I have a feeling by next Thursday, if I'm not done, you're not going to see me do anything. I'll probably stop having to record and get it done at that point. So
I do miss the lives, but we just have to find a balance, I think.
Whew, Tim, 3 a.m. Whew.
3 a.m.
oh, no, thank you.
I used to do that 3 a.m. junk. I get up at 3 and I was at work at 4. Oh, the only good part is you're done with your day by like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then you're ready for bed. I don't know how Tim's up. It's 9 o'clock.
7 o'clock is like hard for me.
She sits in a chair and she's like, Gone.
Nodding off.
The last 2 nights I've been like zombie.
Jack's pretty drunk when she goes
I
to
don't know
sleep
how
in a
you can
chair.
say that.
I'll record it. I'll post it for you.
Oh, Tim has an hour drive.
Oh,
I did that for a long time too. I do not miss that.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Appreciate everybody coming in. We'll see you next time.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
See you, Bryce. Good to see you, bud. Send me a
Nice
message.
seeing you,
I'll make
man.
out a sticker. It goes for
Yes.
everybody else in the chat too. See y'all.